My name is Vinod Sanjot and I am the CEO of one of the famous immigration consultancy firm, Immigration Ways. Today we are on a very important event when one of our client has got his immigration visa. So let's talk to our client, Mr. Ravi Shankar Nankani, who is the country controller for NOKIA, Pakistan. What is your story behind applying for this Canadian immigration?
Well, the main motivation was to move to a country where I can find diversified and multicultural environment. Actually, as you know, I've worked for 5 years in Nigeria with Nokia, and it was my last year in Nigeria when I informed my family that this is our last year and we are moving back to Pakistan. And that was a point when I started looking for the options, that what are the options available to me. It was basically, Australia and Canada. So at that point, I contacted one of my friend, Irfanuddin Khan, who is our mutual friend. At that time, he said, okay, he has some options for me, and he can introduce me to one consultant who deals in Canadian immigration, and he introduced me to you. And then considering all my situation, I think it were you who advised me to go for this Quebec investor program. The first phase covering this approval from Quebec province, it took about 10 months, which was, from my perspective, was maybe late, but from normal perspective it was a very normal thing. Then again, because it's a two-phased program where first you need to have approval from Quebec province, and then you have to apply for federal government. So again it took from May till March, I think again 10 months. The normal interview time is 2 hours, but for me it only took 30 or 35 minutes. So I think I don't need to say much there. My case was very smooth. Nothing was, where they could, make me confused. So even the guy said, I don't need to, ask much, because your file is showing a complete trail of things. One good thing is, at least my Quebec part was totally done while I was in Nigeria. So we were, in remote connection. We hardly had maybe, 3-4 face-to-face meetings, and even during the federal program as well, I presume so. I was in Islamabad and you were in Karachi. So again, distance was a bit less, but still it was a remote contact. So again, I think I only came once, maybe for signing the application to Karachi or something. Yes, I came once, but I don't remember what was the purpose. But yes, I confirm that whenever I have tried to reach you, you were available.
Sir, since you have gone through the whole process, can you put some light on if someone wish to apply for immigration to Canada? Can you give some tips to him how he can start it? I mean, if someone wants to start the process today, what is the initial things that he could do?
Always advisable to find some good consultant from the market. You need to do a bit of research, who are the best, top 5, top 6, then you visit all of them, and there you see who is the best person, who has given you full importance. Because I know 1 or 2 guys where they'll ask you to wait there, and even when you are there, they will show you that they don't have this much time to entertain each and every person. So yes, you have to find your comfort with the consultant as well.
Lastly, I would like to ask you, how much you will recommend our services to anyone who intends to apply for immigration to Canada as a businessman?
100% if I find someone who is interested in this program.
Sir, it's wonderful to see you and your family having this Canadian immigration. So I would definitely love to have your family's comments on it. So madam, how much excited you are to start your new life in Canada?
मेरे बच्चों के एजुकेशन के लिए बहुत अच्छा है, हमारा फ्यूचर वहाँ पे बच्चों का फ्यूचर अच्छा है, तो हमारे लिए भी बहुत अच्छा ही है.
Well, Vinod, first of all, I would like to thank you for your consultance throughout the process. I will say that this process was quite smooth, and although there were some concerning days at the end, we're thankful for the successful result at the end. So I'm glad that the whole process was smooth and was finally approved. And to be honest, we're quite excited to start a new life in Canada. Like, I'm already studying in Canada for now, like in Toronto, and it would be nice for my parents and my sister to join me. So yes, I'm very happy. Someone I met in Toronto referenced me your consultant agency. They said that they helped you throughout the process, and that your assistance was quite significant. So yeah, I'm glad that we went with you. Thank you very much.
I'm quite excited because, like my dad said, this whole process was due to my concerns. So I'm glad that I had quite an influence on this, and I'm pretty excited to move.
We are very pleased to bring you one of the best experience of our client and one of the best client to you. We have real people and their real stories that we are sharing with you. And I'm sure that to some point that can help you in providing you guidance to take your immigration decision. If you are someone thinking about immigrating to Canada with family as a businessman or as an investor, you can certainly contact us to know your options. Thank you.